Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my October book haul. So in October there were a lot of books that came out which I was really excited about. So it's a little bit bigger of a book haul than I usually do, just because there's so many releases coming out this month, which is really exciting. So I have about 5 books here to show you, a couple movies, and some miscellaneous items that I'm really excited about. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is something I actually just filmed an unboxing for and my first impression of it because I was really excited when it was coming out. And it is the Taylor Swift Instax Polaroid camera, and this was like a Polaroid camera is something that I've always wanted even when I was little. And so when I saw Taylor Swift was releasing her own from Fujifilm, I was really excited. So I pre-ordered this back in August and it came this week, which is really exciting. So yeah, you can go check out my review of this, but this is something really neat and I'm really happy that I'll be able to capture my memories this way. And also I love the design of this. I think it is so neat, so I'm really excited in being able to kind of play with this over the next few weeks. So head over to my impression and unboxing video if you want to learn more about what I thought about this. But as you already can tell, I was really excited. I'm really happy with this purchase. So kind of some other Taylor Swift little tidbits here. I first have this t-shirt, this Meredith t-shirt with like the hipster sunglasses are on them because I thought it was cute and I had my eye on it for a while and they were having a sale, so I got it at a cheaper price. And it's actually like very long, so I have to tuck this one in, but I just think the print of this is just so funny, and so it's just a good bum around the house shirt. Obviously I couldn't wear that at work. And then also, in addition to the Meredith and Olivia collection, I also got these earrings. I'll kind of show you here. Can't really see, but they're just I guess cartoons of Meredith and Olivia, which is really cute. So I wear these every now and then, and when I'm working with the older women, if I have older patients, especially the women, they really like these earrings, so they're definitely a conversation starter. And so yeah, I just think they're really quirky, and I'm not a big cat person, but I find these just to be really cute, and I just was like totally in love with these. And finally, like a last miscellaneous item are these shoes, and I'm not a really big shoe person, and so these are from New Balance, and I never had a pair of New Balances before, but usually we recommend the brand New Balance for people who need orthotics, just because they have a steeler sole or a stiffer sole. And so I've seen these at Kohl's several times now, and every time I'm there I'm like, I really like these. I love the dusty rose color and kind of the color here. Like, they don't look like the traditional New Balances that like the dad shoes and like grandpa shoes that you're used to. Oh, these ones are really comfortable. They have like a slip-on design, so they're basically like slip-ons with laces, and they're really comfy. The insert is very squishy as well, so it feels like I'm walking on a cloud. And so these ones I won't wear to work because they would get destroyed, but these ones are my fun kind of just going out running errands shoes, and I really love this color. They basically go with everything, and they're cute without being too in your face. They're subtle, and I really love these. And I also got them on sale too, so I ended up saving like $20 on these. So yeah, yeah, they're just very pretty, and it was mostly the color, but yeah, I was eyeing them for so long, so I just finally just gave up and was like, okay. So over the past few, like basically from September till now, I purchased 3 movies, and the first one, this one took forever to get from Amazon for some reason. Whenever there's like a Disney owned film coming out, they usually like have a hard time being in stock on Amazon for some reason. So this one ended up taking a while, and when I pre-ordered it, I ordered the 4K version, which is fine because it came with the Blu-ray anyway, so I was like, whew. But I got Avengers Infinity War. I'm a big Marvel person, and so I saw this with my brother when it came out over the summer, and I really want to rewatch it again because I feel like it's something I need to see twice on more than one occasion. So I think we'll be watching this soon actually, so I'm really excited about this one. And then also another Marvel one. I actually just bought this one today, and I haven't seen this one yet. I didn't get a chance to see it when it was theaters, but it has a connection to Infinity War, so, and it is Man and The Wasp, and so like I said, I'm a big Marvel fan, and so I definitely will be watching this one soon as well. I think I'll do the Avengers and then this one, because I know the ending of this one ties into the ending of the Avengers, so yeah, I'll be interested to see how I feel about this one. So yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen this one, so I'll be watching this one soon. And then lastly, I have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and me and my sister saw this one when it came out over the summer, and I really liked this one a lot better than the first one. I feel like this one was more suspenseful and like scarier. So my brother is actually, even though he's 20 years old, he's completely terrified of these films. Like, he honestly goes out of his way not to watch it. And even when we were like all teenagers and my parents would like leave us, go out of the house and we'd be home alone, they're like, you can basically do anything, just not watch any of the Jurassic Parks. He's actually out of town this weekend, so I think me and my parents will watch this then, because it was actually like, I like this better than the first Jurassic World. So yeah, I really want to watch it again, and this ended on such like a cliffhanger, so I'll be interested to see what they do with like the next film that will probably come out. But yeah, I'm really excited to be watching this, probably tonight actually, so yeah. So moving on to books real quickly, I have, this came with the Renegades, the second book that's coming out. If you pre-ordered it, you could apply on, I don't know, you could get like a free poster for Renegades, which is the new one. So I'm just opening this now. So these are just like drawings of the characters, and I have to familiarize myself with this one because I don't really remember what happened, but I like how they show each character and then their superhero alter ego. So I'll be really interested. I'm really excited for this one coming out in November, like next month. So this one actually came earlier than this thing thought it was, and I totally forgot I even signed up for that free poster, so that was a neat surprise. So moving on to books, in September, me and my parents went to Half Price Books, and I ended up picking up Homefront by Kristin Hannah, and I'm a huge Kristin Hannah fan, and so I've read a lot of her books. I started reading her in 2011, so I've read maybe 6 or 7 of her books, and so this is the one my aunt read and she said was really good. But it says Kristin Hannah has plumbed the depths of friendship, the loyalty of the sisters, and the secrets mother keep. Now, in her most emotionally powerful story yet, she explores the intimate landscape of a troubled marriage with the provocative and timely portrait of a husband and wife in love and at war. And I know this has some connection with the war that was going on in Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure. So my aunt said this is a really big tearjerker too, but I think for this one I don't really want to know too much about the plot and just kind of go into it. So this is hopefully one I'll probably be getting to earlier in the new year, just because there's some books on my shelves that are higher priority that have been on my shelf for a while. So yeah, I'm really excited to pick this one up, and I don't think I'll ever be emotionally prepared to read this, but yeah, I know it will be good. And so one of the libraries in my area was having a book sale, and I couldn't help myself, so I stopped by, and for $2 I got basically this brand new hardback of Sandra Brown's Sting, and I love Sandra Brown. I've read maybe 3 or 4 of her books, and I always find there's such page turners, and I'm really invested in it, and I go through it so quickly because it's so fast paced. And so this is one that I thought actually was on my Amazon wish list, but I found it on there for $2, so I was really happy about that deal. But it says, when Geordie Bennett and Shaw Kinnard lock eyes across a disreputable backwater bar, something definitely sparks. Shaw gives off a dangerous vibes that makes men wary and inspires women to sit up and take notice. No one feels the undercurrent more strongly than savvy businesswoman Geordie, who doesn't belong in a seedy dive on the banks of a bayou, but here she is, and Shaw Kinnard is here to kill her. As Shaw and his partner take aim, Geordie is certain her time has come. But Shaw has other plans and abducts Geordie, hoping to get his hands on the $30 million her brother has stolen and presumably hidden. However, Shaw is not the only one looking for the fortune. His brother's ruthless boss and the FBI are after it as well. Now on the run from the feds and the notorious criminal, Jordy and Shaw must rely on their wits and each other to stay alive. I think this one will be really interesting. It sounds like it's super fast-paced and it's going all over the place, so I'm really excited to pick this one up. I'm thinking of making this a book club pick for next year, so if you're interested, let me know. So this is probably one of the books I was most excited for coming out, and it is The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton, and I'm a huge Kate Morton fan. I've read all of her other books, and The Secret Keeper and The Forgotten Garden are probably some of my favorite books of all time. So when she announced she had a new book coming out this year, I was super excited and I was literally counting down the days. And so this one follows a woman named Elodie in present day who is an archivist. And she stumbles upon this satchel from the mid-1800s that belonged to a very famous painter of that time. And in that picture is a portrait or a picture of a woman. And so she's trying to investigate who this woman was. And so while she's investigating this, we get flashbacks to Edward Radcliffe, who was the painter, and then also from a woman named Bertie, who is a ghost who is haunting this house. And you can go check out my review for this, but this book was really good. So if you haven't read a Kate Morton book, she is honestly amazing, and I was super happy when this book came out. So this was one that I honestly had no idea was coming out, and I just happened to look on Amazon one day, the day before it was released, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it is Lethal White, and this is the 4th book in the Cormoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith or J.K. Rowling, and this is an amazing crime series. And the 3rd one, Career of Evil, left on such a cliffhanger, and that one came out, I want to say, in 2015, so it's been 3 years since that one came out, and the cliffhanger was crazy. So I was super excited when this one came out. It was a very big book, but I finished it rather quickly. Even it didn't feel like it was a long read because I was so invested in the story. And so I can't wait to see what happens in the next one. And it'll probably be a few years before that one comes out, but yeah, this is just an amazing crime series, and if you really like those types of stories, I recommend you check out Robert Galbraith or J.K. Rowling. They took me by surprise, and I'm totally invested in Robin and Cormoran and their relationship, so I'm very interested to see how their relationship progresses in the future. And another book that came out this month was the illustrated edition of the Tales of Beedle from Harry Potter, obviously, and so I have the one that came with the Hogwarts library bundle, but I never actually ended up reading it, so I feel like this one will be a good one to read just because of the illustration. It has the tale of the 3 brothers and all that stuff, so I've never actually read this, and I think it'll be also a quick read. And I love these illustrated editions because they do provide you with a new reading experience, so a unique reading experience. So yeah, I'm excited for this one as well. And finally, another mammoth book that came out at the end of this month was Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the final book in the Throne of Glass series. And so for me, I enjoy the Court of Thorns and Roses series a lot more than this one, and I feel because I did not like some of the directions the author took this series, and I'm not a huge fan of Ronan, but I've committed to this series and I'm gonna end it. So I ended actually getting my friend addicted to Sarah J. Maas. She likes the Court of Thorns and Roses series more as well, but we're gonna be buddy reading this for the remainder of the year. So we're gonna finish around New Year's, and so we're gonna do 100 pages every week. So this will be a big project, especially since this book is literally almost 1,000 pages long, but we're going to be doing a buddy read and discussing it at the end of each week. So yeah, this one is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a hassle to get through, but hopefully this series will redeem itself with this final book, and it has 1,000 pages to do it. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what books you are excited to read for the remainder of 2018 and any new releases that you are excited for. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.